Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. I have finally now finished the French Botanicals TN. That was supposed to be simple, and of course did not end up simple. You can tell by the way it's tipping that it's, yeah. And I've got that pulled pretty tight. Yeah, I can't squish it too much more than what I've got there. So anyway, this is, I'm going to do the flip through here, and actually I need to look for something. Here we go, because this goes with it. So I'll put that over there to the side for a little bit later. So anyway, this is going to be the flip through for this, and yeah, it came out nice. I'm very happy with it. I did a few things different, but particularly this. First, let me measure it for you. It is about cover size, 4.5 by 8.25, just shy of 8.25, and it's a single signature, which you can kind of tell there that it's a single signature. I have lace on the spine. It's a fabric cover. You can see here I've got this chiffon, sort of shabby looking kind of petal pink. I don't know how well you can really see the color. If I bring it up maybe to the camera a little bit more, it's I think probably much prettier in real life than it looks right here. But what I did that was different was I used, see if I can kind of get it sideways here, I used these mulberry flowers. Don't usually use things that really stick out from the cover. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever used anything that really sticks out like that from the cover, so that's new for me. These were just here for looking pretty, so we're going to move them out of the way and we will get started. Make sure I am in frame because I'm trying to get as close as possible. Okay, so it's a soft cover, just cardstock under here. Let me find where the tie ends. Here we go. So it's just an eyelet here, and I laced the ribbon through that front and back. Okay, so this is the inside cover. This is, I have a lace pocket here. It's actually wide lace. So I just stitched it in down the center and made a pocket on either side with this lace. And this is a card that I have with some lace on the side here. Butterflies, I put the bow up here. I have these, but I think I'm probably going to trim them off because I trimmed off everything else. A little bit of a collage. It's got a couple of tiny little tags that I made. This one says lovely. Kind of bring it up a little bit. And then this one just has a little rose sticker on it. So, and that's got a little brad in it. There's a little dyed cheesecloth here on this as well. And all the cards are kind of this ivory color on the back, nothing else. Everything looks like this, so I won't bother flipping everything over, or I'll try to remember not to flip everything over. So that's the inside cover. We have the kit paper. This is, I did enlarge and shrink some things to get the patterns and to match things. This is from the kit, which is French Botanicals, I think. She's got a TN, and then she's got a regular size, and I have them labeled two different ways, I think. So I'm not really sure, but you'll be able to pick them out when you if you go to her site. So this is ScreechOwlStudio, but this is definitely from what would be the French Botanicals. I think I have it labeled right. Okay, so here is a card in here that we made. Oh, that's something I have to glue down. I'm going to leave that out to the side so I remember. And then another little tag that's in here. This, I didn't sew these smaller ones, but I did sew all the bigger tags. So this was sewn on before, and then the back was put on. I'm going to leave that over there because I like to glue the bottoms after I do that. This is a, I guess, fabric ruffle. I made it out of this. I cut this in half so that it was narrower, and then I just stitched it down and made a fabric ruffle. All the pages, I'm going to try to pick it up a little bit I don't know how well you can see that. Let me see if I can tip this light a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help. Nice noise. I did ink the pages with Victorian Velvet and Tattered Rose Distress ink. I'm going to put the light back down again so it's pointing towards this way. Okay, this is a tuck. I've got the bow. All the tags have bows. I didn't do any, you know, little, you know, streamers sticking up. I didn't use any lace. All of them have bows. All the ribbon is the same color. Just trying to do something a little bit different. So there's a little tuck spot that I made. This is the card that I made. This paper is from her, I think it's Summer Sunshine kit. So that's where that paper came from. And these beautiful, I think they're called Elegant Ladies in the Garden, are from AdamoPrints. I'll try to remember to put all this in the description box below. Yeah, this is BlossomClipart, and I just kind of put a bunch of clip art things together so that I can make this crescent. I have a die cut here, which is very lacy, and underneath it I have tracing paper so that it doesn't get caught on anything. And then this is the tag. I told you I was going to flip them over, right? This is the tag that goes in here that slides underneath this one. So technically, usually you see them this way. You know, that's the tag top. I turned it around this way for a top tuck. Just have to watch some of these things because they do want to get caught. Some of the things in here, the way I did them, are quite delicate. I want to see what I can do about strengthening that. So you have this page here, but what happens here, I'm going to stand up so that I can move this over just a little bit. This page turns this way, or it pulls out like this. So this has got a pretty green background, also from the Summer Sunshine. This is, I can't remember whose digitals these are. I think it was somebody new to me. It's hard to see. It kind of looks tea stained, but they actually have some designs in it. The printer that I printed these on printed lighter. I had printed on another printer and it was darker, but I chose to use these. So anyway, so that goes like this and folds back in to that spot like that. Then I have this pocket here. It's got a little bit of cheesecloth hanging off the bottom. Any of this stuff that's hanging off the bottom of the pocket like this and down, it's probably nothing new to most people, that's hanging off the bottom down here. I watched a video with from Julie Stein, and she did a lot of that, having the laces hanging off the bottom, and I thought, I like that, so I borrowed that idea from Julie, so thank you, Julie. This is the I guess they're really just journaling cards because they really didn't make anything look like a tag to speak of, except those ones that I rounded. So this is also from the bigger kit, the regular journal size, not the TN. So yeah, I'm not really sure. There's another one I want to go back. I'll go back and check all of these things. If I take them all out, I'll forget where I got them from. So you would just have to go to her site and take a look. I did do a lot of stenciling, and how I did this stenciling, because it looks reversed, I inked the page a little heavier where I wanted the stenciling, and I used, let's see if I can find it, Picket Fence Distress ink. It's white, and that's what I used. So I actually stenciled in white over the, I used Vintage Photo Oxide. However, something learned. I think what I might do in the future is, instead of using the ink, or use the ink, Distress Oxide, Vintage Photo, let it really set and dry and cure into the paper before I stencil, because it took a lot to get the white in some places because my brush was starting to pick up this ink, the brown ink. So I'd either do that and you know, really let it set and try, or I would do like an extra heavy tea stain or something. The pages that I would want, that I think I'd have to think ahead. I don't know about that, but I can give it a try. Do an extra heavy tea stain or a coffee stain. Let it dry, good and dry, and then go over it, because then I don't think the brush will pick up the brown color. But anyway, what I did here was, and I had said this in one of my other videos, you know how ladies save their love letters and they wrap them with a ribbon, and I thought how cute that would be. So I just glued the ribbon to the page like that, and this one is stuck, and I thought I had them not stuck. And all I did was put a piece of paper in like this. I folded it this way, and each one of these envelopes has a paper folded just like this. So there's a stack of 4. This one and this one are from the Summer Sunshine kit, and I added the stamps with my archival ink here. And then this one and this one are from the Vintage Botanicals. So that's what those are. So I just sort of alternated them. I'm just going to stick them. Actually, you know what? I know where they'll come from. I'm not going to worry about tying the bow. I'll put them in the back. I'll put them back when I'm done. So they just tie back up in here like a little stack of envelopes laying in the book. There's some more inking here, another ruffle, another one of those pages from whoever one it was, some more stenciling here. This is also from I think this is from the bigger kit, the regular size journal, not from the small TN size. So this is a belly band. These two are not from the kit. Anything that looks like this, like these pockets, like this or this, that comes from another kit. I'm not sure who it is. I'll try to find out for sure. I want this to stay in the middle, but it doesn't want to, so it's just a small tag. And then I have this journaling card, boss background, lots of fussy cuts, butterflies with my Wink of Stella, and another bow on top. So that goes back in here, and that goes, I'm just tucking it to the side so it kind of stays. Again, from the French Botanical kit, some more stenciling, more lace, again from the kit. This is from this envelope, which is a floating pocket, actually, is from VintagebyMe. Put a little lace on the bottom of that. It comes this way, but I cut the hole out. I put some tracing paper in, and then I made this tag to go in here. So that goes in here, and these pretty flowers show through. And then these were the centers of some die cuts that, you know, the leftover from die cuts that I use further on in the journal. So I just covered them with paper and did a double-sided paper clip, and these are from the big kit, whatever name that was, I can't remember, and these are from the other place, which I have to figure out. I can't remember whose they are. There's some more stenciling, a little bit more of the inking on the page, more stenciling, and another decorative page. There's quite a few pages. Actually, there's, with those pullouts, I believe there is 100 pages front and back in this journal, so it's pretty fat. So another ruffle, also from the kit here. This is another pocket. I made another tag out of one of the pages from the larger kit. And I say larger, I mean bigger size journal. This was a paper that I had found in my stuff, and I just made it into a pocket. I put a couple of those labels on. I left this one open and made it a pocket, so it has this little round tag in it, and then this flips up, so there's more space to write in there as well. It's another one of the digitals. You can see the color, I think, a little bit more on this one. There's some more stenciling and inking, more stenciling, more lace, more decorative paper. This is another belly band. So this is from the TN. This is from the larger kit. I really have to see if I can find out what it's really called and not maybe what I called it. So, and then some more butterflies on that. This paper here is scrapbook paper, something out of you know, one of those big 60-page binder things, whatever it is that I got up at, I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. So here's the center of the signature. This is the paper from the page from the larger, you know, kit. I put 2 to a page and made it smaller and cut that out so the pattern matches. It's just a larger size to a smaller size. So these are the tags, and they are identical here. The only thing that's really different here, you know, I've got to be so symmetrical, and I went out of my comfort zone. I have 2 different butterflies and I have 2 different little squares, or rectangles, but they're still rectangles. They match. Again, from the kit, another fabric ruffle, some more stenciling and inking, another one of these other digitals here, another one of these pockets. I have some real pretty, it's almost a shame to cover it. Let me show you this lace. It's so pretty, and I covered it to which goes this way, I think. But look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? It's so pretty. I love that lace. Anyway, just stick that over to the side. More stenciling, another one of the digitals, and oh, that's the pocket. And I have a little perfume kind of label thing in here, and then another tag here that I did. And like I said, everything has been stitched. I'll put that back in there. And then another from the kit, more just inking on here, some lace from the kit. This is where the heart pieces came that I made the paper clips out of, or paper clip out of. I made these into a double pocket, and I put these I know are from cigarette cards from Sweet Tea and Sunset, and I chose ones that I could cut a little narrower to, you know, to fit the size of the die cut that I have here. So she goes in there, and then this one carefully slips down there. Try to get her in straight. I'm trying to keep her to kind of poke her head up a little bit so you can see their faces. They're not pushed all the way down into the pocket like that, but that's pulling them up. So a little bit more stenciling here, a little side tuck. There's a little bit of an applique, a lace applique, some of the seam binding that I've been using. And this is one of the pages from the kit. I just shrunk it down and make a tag out of that. I did that with a lot of the tags that are in here. Just shrunk it down. Here's another one of those digitals that kind of looks lacy. This is from the kit. More stenciling and inking from the kit again, from the other kit. More stenciling and inking here. This is my secret belly band. I don't really know what to call it. I've got a tag again. This is a page from the kit, just slightly smaller. This unties. I've done this a lot. It opens up for more writing space, and then this piece of paper comes out and it opens up as well for more writing space. So yeah, so we have that. I'll come back and tie this up later. I'll put the card back somewhat. A little bit of glue. Yep. So that's a digital from the other kit. Some more inking and lace. We're coming to the end. Also from the kit here. This is another card that I made, and this is another little round like perfume label, and a perfume label here, or perfumer's ad, or whatever it was. So that I have that one. More stenciling here. This is the other side of that flip out. So this is the tag that I have in here. Again, this I printed these, and I said in one of the previous videos, either the last one or the one before, I can't remember, some really old typing paper. Kind of almost feels like vellum, but looks like onion skin. It's just spectacular. And so I printed these pretty ladies on there. So here again is another one of the Lily of the Valley die cuts, the tag that goes in there, and then this also opens like that and like that. So then it just folds back in, and then you have another ribbon fabric ruffle from the kit, and then the last tag on the other side of the pocket, similar to the front. Flowers are a little bit different. These tags say be sweet, be and sweet. I thought that was cute. And then a butterfly, of course, with my Wink of Stella, some heart lace on the edge, and then the bow is here to look like it's at the bottom of the bouquet, just like in the front. And then that's the back. So that is, try to get back to the center here or something. So that is the whole kit here. I'll move these back so it looks a little prettier in camera. And so yeah, that is my completed French Botanicals kit, which I'm really thrilled about because I've been having, trouble with my eyes, and I wanted to see if I could do something. Like I said, it was meant just to be small, just to see if I could do, kind of regular things that I kind of normally do, with my eyesight being the way it is at the moment. But yeah, I can't keep it simple. I have a problem. Yes, I do. Nonetheless, so that is that. I'm going to pull this up and out of the way a little bit. I'm going to open this. I did show it in the last video, but just in case. This was supposed to go into the journal. It got too fat, especially with the clip that I made. It was just too bulky on a page. It would work better in a regular size journal rather than the TN size, because it's too close to the size of the page, and it doesn't give it like enough room. So this will go along with this journal. It'll be a companion to it. So I made this clip here, and then we have these cards here. I am probably going to change this. I hope to change this. There is a secret pocket here. This is a 3x3 piece of paper. I'm going to make it 3x6 and fold it so it will come out twice the size. So you'll have a bigger piece of paper, because there is some considerable room in this pocket. I think I can get away with it. I didn't embellish this with anything else but lace, because the papers were so soft and pretty and dreamy. I just wanted to leave it alone. So that's all I did. So when you flip this up, there is another pocket in here. This one I'm going to leave the paper the 3x3, because I think that'll be too much bulk. So that goes in this secret pocket, so you can still write here, and then this flips up and you can still write in there. So that goes back in here. This side opens. We have another tag. We have the same thing here, and like I said, I'm probably going to switch this out and make these into 3x6s. And so there's that secret pocket there, and there's this one here. Me and my chubby fingers. I'm standing here right now so that I can see better in the camera. And then again, you can write here and you can write here if you want. And that goes back in here. This opens up. Actually, let me take these tags out just so that I can show you something else. So this opens up this way. It can also, if the tags are not in, these flaps from the outside can come up, and it looks like this. Okay, and then I have two small tags here in these pockets, and I have this tag in the middle pocket, and this bow was made with that chiffon, this that I tied the journal closed with, and what I made the little fabric ruffles out of. You can also write in here when all of these tags are out. You can write there if you want to. It's opening up. I just dropped the tag, so I guess I'll be sitting now. I'll pick the tag back up. So put that there. And then when you flip it over to the back, there is another tag here on the back. And then these, of course, are the flaps. This one goes in here, and this one goes here, and I have it kind of up a little bit. And then that's that. And then the clip goes back on it. So this will go along with the journal. Did I do this right again? Yes, I did it right again. This will go along with the journal, but it won't be in the journal. So that is what we have with our French botanical, and it says botanical, but it's, you know, it's perfumery for making perfumes. So that's what this is. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Let me put this up just a little bit higher so you can see all of it. That is the Botanical Journal, French Perfume Journal, if you would. And that's it. So I'm very happy with the way it came out. I'm very happy that I was able to actually work. So I'll be getting started on a whole slew of projects that I am so far behind on. I don't know, it's going to take me weeks to catch up, but I'm going to do my very best, guys. So until the next time, until the next video, be safe, be happy, be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.